I believe in the power of finding personal success through devastating failures. People fear failure. The fear of experiencing judgment, shame, as well as problems with self-esteem are all deterrent factors that comes from the thought of failure. Those are the three largest fears that result in preventing us from taking risks and accomplishing what we need or desire. As I have grown, I have learned to cope with the fear of failure due to my refusal to let it control my decisions or actions and bind me to the doubts in my mind. High school, of all atmospheres, is a place where students are constantly trying to blend, thrive, or mold into an image they feel is acceptable to others, which relates to fearing any form of failure or disapproval. I will not deny that I have resisted all those urges, but high school was also the very place I put myself in some of the most vulnerable positions I have been in. Student government plus class officer work is an activity I have been extremely passionate about. However, this activity included not one, but three of my largest failures ever. 8th grade was the beginning of a newly discovered confidence for me because I decided to run for class president and won. I was so enthralled with being class president that I continued the journey to freshman year, where I became class president for a second year. Obsessed with the job that I did not want to give up, I ran sophomore year against co-presidents only to end up losing. All of that confidence I started to build up along with my deep love for the work I was doing was stolen from me. Although I was broken from this event, it did not stop me from removing myself from the involvement of the work class officers do. I associated myself with all of it since it was something I cherished so much. I ran the following 2 years and lost both times, even after being involved throughout both years. I did not just want to be present, I also felt like I deserved it. The hardest part was going through high school doing so much work without anyone knowing I was the one that did it. I would have felt regret if I did not run, and even though I lost, at least I can say I attempted it. Just because I could not have my preferred title didn't keep me from working as if I had won. The only credit or validation I received was from my own personal feeling of fulfillment when I recognized what I was capable of on my own. To be able to see prom night, which I consider my highest achievement in creation, was extremely rewarding. My failures had not stopped me from doing what I was passionate about, and continuously trying to run again taught me patience and perseverance. I may not be leaving high school as valedictorian, class president, or even an officer, but I will leave as myself. My time in high school is where I found, shaped, and created who I am, and can walk away feeling proud of myself. So I believe that failures can lead to success if you don't give up or let it break you, because I learned so much about myself and discovered a possible career path in event planning. My greatest failures is what led me to my greatest success as becoming who I am today as Sean Sullivan.